I am doing a makeup declutter today. I rearranged my room so I felt inspired to do this. And I'm sorry about my nails, but these are two MAC eyeshadows that I am definitely not going to be using anymore. Remember these highlighters, guys? Oh my god, these are the Anastasia So Hollywood. And then this one is the Peach Nectar. I used to mix them both. I love both of them. And then we have the Mariah Carey one that I never really use anymore. NARS over here that I just don't use anymore. This is a duo powder. I remember being so excited about this. How can I? Craving. And this is what it looks like. It's so dusty. I wish you guys could see this more, but NARS powders are definitely some very timeless powders. Like, they're just so well made. I love NARS, even though this is like old already. And then I'm getting rid of these Becca highlighters. And then I have this old Makeup Forever palette, and I just don't use it anymore, so I keep it. Oh my god, guys, this is a true like moment. Remember the Vice palettes? This is by Urban Decay. I miss them making these palettes. I don't know, I just love it, and I still like this color scheme a lot, but I just don't use it anymore. Oh my god, this actually, that is the reason why it's probably still in a vanity, because this was the real first Vice palette that I ever got. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I remember when I first saw this palette, I was like, oh my god, this is like everything. I don't know, I really like these colors. This was one of my first palettes ever that I ever purchased when I first started getting into makeup, because it kind of became an addiction. But I think this is Vice 3 actually. This is Vice 2, this is Vice 3. I'm getting rid of this one. Even though I really do like it, but this has so much more meaning to me, this palette. This palette, oh my god, I look so ugly. This palette just has a lot of meaning, like I said. Guys, this kind of shade of pink is one of my favorite colors ever. Oh my god, there's so many possibilities here, guys. But yeah, I am sticking to that. Guys, this was one of the palettes I got in beauty school. This is by the brand Kryolan. I really do love this palette. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. I think Kryolan makes great palettes. I mean, I love the mirror as well. It's very like makeup artist-y. Like, this is very makeup artist vibes. Guys, I'm also going to get rid of some of these eyeshadows over here. Like this Dior shadow I got when I was working for Dior, and my manager gave me some. She gave me a lot actually, but I just don't want them anymore, especially because, I don't know, I can buy the new ones that just came out. Later on, I don't feel like I should buy anything. I just want to get rid of things. Like, I just want to get rid of all of this. I am gonna keep this. I remember this was the first palette I actually bought with my own money. My boyfriend actually gave me this palette. I'm not gonna get rid of it. This, my mom gave it to me, so it has a lot of meaning. I got this palette. This is a Jennifer Lopez and Inglot collection. I'm gonna close the window because it's kind of cold, guys. Everything is dead. Like, look at these things. They're so dead. It looks so gloomy out. Like, oh my god. But yeah, it's freaking dead. Dead. Oh my god. Disgusting, ugly, everything. These are some things that I still have to sanitize. Okay, let me not get like out of I thought this was only gonna be 10 minutes, but apparently it's more than 10 minutes. I have to sanitize my hands now. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far of the highlighter drawer. I freaking love these highlighters so much. This is the Canary Diamond by Too Faced. Well, that's what it looks like. This is one of the first Tom Ford highlighters I got, actually. I got this at Neiman Marcus, I think. So this is a highlighter duo. I'm not getting rid of this because I freaking love it. This is the Jeffree Star Caramel Kiss. You guys should know that I love these kind of glittery highlights. There's so many names for this kind of formula that I just don't know what to call it. I refer to them sometimes as like a highlighter with flecks of glitter because it has a clear base, but it's like a flecks of glitter. Guys, and I've been obsessed with this kind of highlight formula for such a long time. This was the first kind of highlight that I ever discovered that has a clear base, but it's all sparkles and glitter. Aura is the one that I put all over my face. This is like a pinky kind of highlight. It's so pretty. It looks so beautiful on top of your blush. It's so pretty. It doesn't accentuate any fine lines, guys. And this is the other highlight, Oh Darling, and it's in the original packaging. I just don't think I want this anymore, so I'm gonna put it over here because I don't really like frosty highlighters. And the only reason why I'm saving this one, even though it's a frosty highlighter, it's because this is a different formula than your typical frosty highlight formula like the one in MAC. This is more of like a finely milled powder. It doesn't accentuate my fine lines, even though I'm 24, guys, but okay. I have dry skin, okay? It doesn't accentuate my dry skin like this one would, or the Becca one. I just don't like the frosty formula like I've been telling you guys about. I do find that the NARS and the Tom Ford formula is very comparable. These two are very similar actually. But yeah, I'm gonna put this back because I am keeping that. Fenty Beauty highlight. This is just so beautiful. It goes along with this kind of scheme. This one is literally the same thing but in a lighter shade. This highlight by MAC, guys, they need to bring it back. This one is the Snow Flushed highlighter. It is so beautiful. That is the reason why I got this highlighter, because I love this one so much. It reminded me of this one. So, and it's the glittery kind of formula that I love. This Bobbi Brown shimmer brick in the color apricot, guys, this was my jam back in the day, like when I was 18, 19. This was, oh my god, this highlighter was everything, especially if you're like really tan. Like in the summer I get really tan and really dark. Guys, this was one of the first Dior highlights that I got when I used to work at Dior. I'm not getting rid of this because these two formulas are literally identical. I think this one is 56 and I think this one was like 86 or something, 76. Tom Ford is obviously more expensive than Dior. So I'm keeping those two. I'm getting rid of this one. I got it when I worked at MAC actually. This is part of the, I don't know what collection, but last holidays collection when it was 2019. Anyways, I got that. I don't really like it. These highlights are the Becca ones, and these are some pretty highlights. They're very iridescent. Ew, there's a big hair right there. What the heck? Whatever. These are the opalescent ones. I was like debating if I should keep them, but I never really use them. I'm gonna get rid of these. And guys, this is the Dazzle highlighter that I got at MAC. Actually, I'm gonna keep this because this formula is very similar to this formula, but this one is more like thick and chunky. I still prefer this formula over this one. One of the first Bobbi Brown highlights I ever got. I was 18. I was really tan. I used to tan like 3 times a week. I don't even know why, because I was already so dark. But this looks good on very tan skin. This is so pretty. This on me right now would probably look like a gold brick on my cheekbones. Like, it would be so harsh. Now I'm moving on to blushes. Well, this is Melba. This is so dry. I don't know. This is the Hourglass bronzer. I love this bronzer. I love this blush. So this is one of my favorite MAC blushes. This is in Warm Soul. This is in the old packaging, guys. I'm definitely not getting rid of these bronzers. This is the Delphic and Refined Golden. This is a permanent color, not this one. They bring it back once in a while. This is a Color Pop blush that I just got, but I don't know. I kind of ruined the formula. This is MAC Peaches, a staple, and this is Mocha, one of my first blushes I ever got. This is my second one, actually. I recently got it not too long ago. This is a Manny MUA. I'm keeping that. I think I want to get rid of this. Guys, I got this big Laguna bronzer. I don't really like it anymore. I don't really use it. Marc Jacobs bronzers. I don't really like them anymore. So I'm just gonna not, because I don't want to keep old things. I want to get rid of a lot of things. Like, what the heck? How did that break? I'm gonna keep these two. This is the Peach Glow. Oh my god, I went ham on that highlight. I'm gonna keep this. My boyfriend gave me this. I used to work at Burger King, and I would save up all of my money to go spend monies at Sephora and at MAC. I was like, what, 16 at the time? This is the NARS Orgasm Blush. This is Unlawful. This is so pretty, and you guys can see it has some flecks of like glitter, so I really like that. I think I want to get rid of this because I don't really use this that much. So I have all hair tools in here, guys. I have things like scissors in here, lashes, bunny ears, whatever. Guys, I got this at the makeup show. This is by Hourglass. That's the first time I ever got anything Hourglass at the makeup show, and I have this. Oh my god, I love this setting powder and I love this bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers. I love this palette. As you can see, it's very well used. This is a Tarte powder that I love. This is the Hourglass Veil. I actually really ended up liking this powder. This is the Eye Revolution. I don't know how I feel about this. And I don't know how I feel about this either. This is the peach one. I really like this peach one. I'm gonna keep this palette because I really do love it. I have some clean beauty blenders there. And then I have the KKW bronzing stick. I have some Glimate Plus foundations that I don't know how I feel about these. Put them away. I love this. Tarte Shape Tape. I love that. Pro Longwear Concealer, one of my favorites. I love this concealer. This is what I used to highlight in the shade number 2. This is a very thick concealer in the shade NC20. I love this to highlight as well. And I love the Juvia's Place. This is in 17. Okay, next drawer. These are all my brushes. Palettes. Guys, these are the palettes. I have 2 extra MAC eyeshadow palettes because I just put them in one palette rather than having them in holes here. I got these when I worked at MAC. But this is my MAC palette that I created when I worked at MAC. My favorite color is Yogurt. It's this pale pink. I love this color. I definitely keep this. My boyfriend gave me this palette, the Violet Voss Pro, the Holy Grail palette. I really love this. And this is the Natural Love palette. I freaking love this palette, guys. This is such a beautiful palette. Urban Decay Naked, the first Naked palette. Like I said, I was 16 working at Burger King. Guys, this palette is so beautiful. Obviously, I was obsessed with the color version. This is what I used in high school. And then I got the Naked 2 palette when it came out. I obviously love the color Foxy a lot. I love smoky palettes. I'm so glad that there's so many more companies coming out with more smokier colors because I just love smoky palettes. Vice 2 palette, I was talking about it already. I love this palette, the Mega 3 palette, and the Lorac Mega 2 palette is just so pretty, so I'm definitely gonna keep this. Guys, my boyfriend actually gave me this palette. And then guys, I have the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This is my actual favorite palette ever. Right now, I love the pinks. I love all these colors. I have some more stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette because I don't really use it anymore. I have this Baddest Beige by Maybelline. I'm definitely keeping that. I'm gonna get rid of this lipstick because I don't want it anymore. This is in the color Hazard. Love these kind of pinks, guys. And I like to use these pinks with a brown nudie liner. And then I have over here 920 Nude Lust by Maybelline. And then I have Rachel by NARS. Guys, this is such a pretty color by NARS. I'm definitely gonna keep that. This is such an old MAC eyeshadow. This is a Pressed Pigment by MAC. This is in Deeply Dashing. This is such a beautiful color. MAC needs to come out with these again because they're so beautiful. Oh my god, Alhambra. I love this. You guys should know. It's so bright in here. keeping that. Brushes, eyeliners, I'm keeping that. Keeping these lipsticks. Oh my god, this is the old Chanel formula. This is MAC Dazzle Glass. I don't know, I forgot the color. Sugar rimmed. I really love this color. It's so pretty. Obviously, I've used it a lot. And then I have skincare. Obviously, I'm keeping all of that. And then I have some stuff here. Keeping that, because that's my secret combo to open.